This is the Iron Man 2 movie series Ironmonger, part of Wave 1 of the 3 3/4 scale figures from the Iron Man 2 movie toy line. Here's the packaging. He comes with a base as well as 3 armor cards that you can compile and form the Ironmonger armor specs. He is the figure number 07 of the 3 3/4 series of the Iron Man 2 toys. And that's the rest of the assortment. Okay, enough of that. The packaging has a picture of the Ironmonger that's closer to how he looked like in the comic books, with the blue panels with silver. Sadly, the toy does not completely reflect what is shown in the packaging. The paint is different in parts of the armor. As you can see here, it's a lot closer to the blue shade that we saw in the packaging, but it is still silver and a lighter grayish silver in some of the middle pieces. I have him here posed with the dollar exclusive emerging markets Mark III 3-inch figure. Here's another combination to throw into the fray of those of you who are scale fanatics, saying that the Ironmonger is not really in scale with the 3-inch figure, and that the 3 3/4 figure, and that the 3 3/4 Mark III is more in scale with the movie one 6-inch or 7-inch Ironmonger. You know, scale wise, you don't have to be too precise about it, but if you want another combination, this could be a possible matchup. The 3 3/4 Ironmonger or 4-inch Ironmonger with the 3-inch Mark III, I think is a pretty decent scale comparison, or scale scale combination. So there. If you didn't already know, the old previous Ironmonger for the movie one looked like this, and you know, part of me is still saying that this one is still the better figure, simply because of the bulk and the amount of plastic that's been put on this figure. But in terms of detail and articulation wise, and just really brilliant paint applications and enough time and amount of time spent on designing the figure, I think this one really beats this guy in terms of the detailing, because as you can see, the figure is highly detailed even up to the back. They've still got these shoulder pads floating or molded into the back and just draping over the shoulders, but between the two, this one has been added more articulation, particularly with the legs. This one had this squeeze the legs and it will punch gimmick, so limited articulation on the legs. But this one, they've given him a hinge ball joint. It's not as apparent as what some people initially saw with the figure, but he does have a thigh swivel as well as a hinge ball jointed hip. So that's pretty decent articulation. He's got hinge knees, hinge ball jointed ankles. He's got hinge ball joint wrists, a hinge elbow, a bicep swivel, hinge ball joint shoulder, and a ball jointed head, which I think the paint got stuck on it and I can barely move it. He's got a swivel waist instead of a ball jointed upper torso. So very nice. All in all, this figure is just, I think it is a worthy pick up. I initially thought I would pass up on this figure because I already had the big one, but I would still recommend you get this figure, despite having, if you already have the 7-inch Ironmonger movie one figure, I still would recommend you pick this up just because of the detail and articulation that Hasbro has put onto their new smaller scaled figure. And if you do pick him up, you might want to also look at getting a 3-inch Iron Man figure, just so you have an Iron Man figure in scale with him. So pretty decent. These ones are very cheap. Here in Manila, they cost about just $3.50 because we don't have dollar stores, so they're being sold on retail. Some form of articulation present. He's got swivel thighs. He's got a swivel upper torso, a ball jointed head. Sort of a ball jointed head and a hinge shoulder. But that's it. This is really meant to just, you know, have a partner or a just an accessory, I guess, to display with the Ironmonger. Both of them are sold separately. You can find them on retail. So there you go, the Iron Man 2 movie series Ironmonger, together with the dollar store exclusive Mark III 3-inch figure, and in the background the movie 1 Ironmonger. I hope this video has been very helpful to many of you who've been wondering whether the new Ironmonger figure was worth it. I certainly think it is. I'd still recommend it, especially to a lot of the Iron Man fans. It's a very, especially the amount of plastic you get for the same price as a regular Iron Man figure, certainly worth your money. There you go. Thanks for watching.